Good morning, everybody. You are currently listening to a Tall Girls podcast hosted by a tall girl named India. I cannot believe that it's really that time of the year. It's currently the end of October, end of 2021, as I'm recording this episode now. That means holiday season is fast approaching, and the first one on the list of the holidays is Halloween. Halloween is literally just a few days away from me recording this, and that is literally insane. I've actually been seeing quite a few videos recently on YouTube and even TikTok and Instagram about Halloween costume ideas. And I honestly never thought that I'd be saying this right now. But by the way, while we're talking about social media, shameless plug, you should totally follow me on there at a Tall Girls Podcast on TikTok, on Instagram, on Pinterest for daily content. But yeah, I've been seeing several posts on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram about Halloween costume ideas, and I figured, hey, why don't I come on here and do an episode on that for us tall people, because we all know how hard it is for tall people, especially tall women, to shop and find clothes that are long enough for our long limbs, for our long legs, for all our long arms, stuff like that. So it's kind of like, if it's hard for us to find clothes that are long enough for our limbs when we are just shopping in general for normal stuff, imagine trying to find something that works for us for Halloween costumes. We're extremely limited here, so I am here to give you guys some ideas on costumes that are super easy to do, even super easy to make, super easy to find, super easy to wear, and that can truly fit your length and just look right, because us tall people are meant to wear those costumes. So let's just get started. The first one I'm going to start with is a tree. Yes, I said it, a tree. Honestly, when I first thought of this, it really just brought me back to the days of school plays, believe it or not. I was actually a tree in my school play. I think this was kindergarten, first grade. Honestly, I have been tall even back then. Well, I should say taller than my peers, not necessarily tall, but I was definitely the tallest one in my kindergarten, first grade class. And you would think that there wouldn't be any parts in a play to be a tree. Like, why would they make a tree a part in a play? But it wasn't a joke. Like, you know those TV shows where you have that one kid that's super excited to be a tree in their middle school play, and everybody just thought that that was hilarious, that was a joke, like, haha, he's the tree, like, tree isn't really a part in a play. Well, guess what? I was that kid. I was that kid in that play as a tree, and you best believe I was an amazing tree. Okay, I had the whole get up and everything. I even had to wear my clothes inside out. Okay, they told us, because they didn't provide the costumes for us, they told us to come with our own costumes. I had to walk in with an all brown outfit, and they were just gonna plaster some makeup on me, put some leaves on me, and boom, I was a tree. But I did not have any plain brown shirts. I had a brown shirt that had like a big sparkle image type thing on it. So I literally had to go in and wear that brown shirt inside out. Yes, I was on stage for a good 20 minutes as a tree wearing a shirt that was inside out. It's insane. But hey, it worked. It worked. And it could work for you too for Halloween. Okay, all you have to do is get some brown clothes. Listen, I think brown clothes are in right now, this fall, this season, this year, to be honest. I think brown clothes are in. So you'll be a super trendy tree wearing brown clothes. You'll be a super trendy tree, okay? You got the brown outfit going. All you have to do is cut out some leaves from some construction paper, get some tape them on, and boom, you got yourself the perfect Halloween costume as a tree. Boom. Idea number 2 is actually for the tall ladies. Well, honestly, even if you're a guy. Yeah, even if you're a guy, I feel like you could still pull this off, okay? We're all inclusive here, but you could be Bella Hadid. By the way, it doesn't have to be just her, but by the way, I should probably explain first. If you don't know who Bella Hadid is, she's actually a super famous model right now. But think about it. Like, obviously, you don't have to be Bella Hadid herself. You could be any type of model, male model, female model, whatever type of model. But think about all of the questions that we get. Like, oh, are you a model? Or you're so tall, why aren't you modeling? And honestly, in my opinion, Halloween is the perfect time to literally just be a model. Like, somebody can walk up to you and ask you that question on Halloween, and you can actually say yes. Because how many of us actually say yes? I mean, if it isn't one of your jobs or your full-time job, but it would be the first time, if you're not a model, actual model, I should say, it would be the first time you could actually say yes to that question. Can you believe that? Can you believe that you would have actually said yes to that question? And honestly, this could go for all questions that us tall girls get. Like, do you play basketball? Do you play volleyball? You can literally show up as LeBron James or whatever famous volleyball player you like. Or you can even pretend that you are the famous basketball or volleyball player. That's genius. You don't have to show up as LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I don't know any volleyball players, but you get my point. You don't have to show up as any of them. You could be the basketball player. So if your name is Jane Doe, you're Jane Doe, the basketball player. I'm talking, get like a basketball jersey or a volleyball shirt, slap your name on the back of the shirt with a number, whatever random number, your favorite number, and boom, you literally have yourself a basketball player / volleyball player costume. And that could be your Halloween costume. So the next and the last one is probably the best costume of all time for a tall person. The best. And that is a giraffe. I literally love how I went from, yeah, you could be a tree to being a giraffe. Honestly, I feel like they could kind of go hand in hand because giraffes eat from trees. So that is literally a bestie or like a couple costume idea. One could be a giraffe because giraffes eat from trees. Another one could be a tree. And it works well because both of them are tall. I think that trees grow up to be like 50 feet tall or something. I don't know. And giraffes are like 5 meters. What is that? That's a lot of math. But 5 meters tall. They're both really big living beings. Okay? Because, yeah. Giraffes are, I think, the tallest creatures on this planet, on the land. So that could honestly work as a bestie or a couple costume idea. Look at that, me giving you ideas. But if you don't have a best friend or a partner to do it with, you could just be a giraffe yourself, because I feel like giraffes are tall people's spirit animals. I feel like you would agree with me on this one. I feel like they are tall people's spirit animals. And it's like, if you're gonna be the tallest person at the Halloween gathering, you might as well be a giraffe. Because the giraffe, like I said before, is the tallest living being on land on the planet. See the correlation there? And you don't even have to find a literal animal suit. You can wear an all yellow outfit, put some dark brown spots on it, whether you have markers or construction paper. Get like, those headbands that have the little cat ears or dog ears, devil horns. You can get one of those headbands that have like the giraffe horns, I think that's probably what they are, on them, or giraffe ears. Yes, I have seen those. They are out there. Go to Amazon and get it. Or you could even make it yourself. It's up to you. Creativity at its finest. And boom, giraffe Halloween costume. Anyways, I hope these costume ideas helped you guys out if you haven't decided what you want it to be for Halloween. And if you want to know what I'm showing up as for Halloween, be sure to follow me on my socials at A Tall Girls Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, and hit me up. Ask me, yo, what are you going to be for Halloween? It would probably be the funniest thing you have ever heard in your life. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Good night and goodbye.